You just saw the trailer for the new movie The Nun's Priest's Tale starring Richard Head. We're welcoming to the stage actor Richard Head. Welcome. Have a seat here. We can begin our interview. So you play a chicken named Chanticleer in the film. Can you tell us a little bit about your character? Could you repeat that, please? Hold on. Can I get a translator in here, please? Chicken translator, if we have one. Let us welcome to the stage Dr. Hugh Johnson. He's our unpaid intern, and he's also an official chicken translator. Just to repeat my first question, you played a chicken named Chanticleer in the film. Could you please tell us about your character?
Richard said that, as you said, he plays the role of Chanticleer in the movie. Chanticleer is a chicken who has a vivid, terrifying dream in the story. While he tries to be bold and courageous, he also is extremely paranoid about a nightmare coming true. He's cautious, but very argumentative. I think it's a very interesting spin on the traditional role of the hero.
I'm glad you mentioned that Chanticleer is an interesting spin on what people traditionally expect a hero to be portrayed as. I was actually just about to ask you to tell me why some critics have called The Nun's Priest's Tale a mock epic.
The directors of this film wanted to find a way to put a comedic spin on the traditional epic story that so many people already know and love. The hero in this story, as well as other characters and conflicts, are written in the style of an epic poem. What sets this movie apart from other films you've already seen is the humorous spin the writer put on the epic similes and comparisons, the main obstacle the hero must overcome, and timeless themes like fear and fate.
Would you describe this movie as an epic then, or is it more of like a comedy? It sounds like a bit like a fairy tale to me, even.
There's definitely elements of all three of those genres you just mentioned, but I'm not sure The Nun's Priest's Tale fits into any individual overarching category. One of the reasons Richard really wanted to be part of this movie in the first place is because he believes it's so different and unique from most traditional stories. He guarantees this is something like you've never seen before.
Who is the Nun's Priest, anyway?
The Nun's Priest is the one who wrote the entire script for this movie. He's the mastermind behind the story. His name is St. John, and he's a priest who spends most of his spare time with other clergymen, like this prioress nun called Madame Eglantine. St. John is very close with her. Sometimes a little too close for a priest, if you ask me. Anyways, this priest was widely known for being a cheerful, motivational guy. So many of his friends, like the nun in this one night, came to him and begged him to write an uplifting story because they couldn't bear to hear another tragedy. So, from the very beginning, The Nun's Priest's Tale was meant to make people smile.
Alright, now to get down to some juicy questions. What is your relationship outside of the film with the actress Jennifer Lawrence, who plays the supporting lead in your film?
It's complicated.
We're going to have to stop the interview there, but stay with us. We're going to cut to our studio in Anchorage, Alaska for a special presentation of our reunion show of the Black Eyed Peas.